right, y'all, before we jump into Pop the Balloon, I do want to say thank you to Fashion Nova for sponsoring this video. The dress that I have on today is the Midnight Magic Fringe Midi Dress in black. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your host Arlette and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, and we've got some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies. Okay. I think I heard barking. All right, ladies. So we're going to be bringing out some single men one by one. When he comes around this corner, if you like what you see, you're liking everything he's saying, all that good stuff, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that he says that you're just really not a fan of, or, if it's something else, whatever it may be, go ahead and pop your balloon and I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are you guys ready? All right. Okay, ladies. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Jared.
Jared, how old are you?
I'm 38.
And what do you do?
So I'm a senior manager for a Fortune 500 company, and I'm also a baker on the side as well.
Okay, and now what are some things you like to do for fun?
So for fun, love hanging out with friends and family. It could be anything from playing spades to being at a cookout to, at a party. Also love working out. Fitness is very important to me. So those are a couple of things that are important to me that I like having, doing.
Okay, and now what do you look for in a woman?
Honestly, someone who's beautiful inside and out. Someone who has a beautiful heart and amazing character. You always are looking for somebody who's very attractive, but looks fade in your character is who you are at your core.
Right.
Someone who loves a joke, have fun, loves to be around family. Also somebody who loves to work out. Just like I just said, it's important to me. So just someone who I can create a safe space for,
Okay.
To where I feel appreciated and to also where she can feel like she's being loved correctly.
All right, now what are some deal breakers?
A woman who lacks emotional intelligence, right? At this big grown age, I'm 38. I've been through a fair amount of things, so I just love a woman who's able to communicate how she feels, whether it may be good or bad. Just being able to communicate.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. So we have not got any pop balloons yet, so let me hand you a pick. Everybody says this is the hard part,
This is
but
the hard
I'm
part.
going to
This is
have you
pressure.
pop 3 balloons.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop 3.
This is pressure. Okay, I'm gonna go right here.
Okay, 2 more. And 1 more.
All right, I'm gonna go you. I apologize.
Okay,
sorry.
we'll actually start down there. You can stay right over here. All right, if we can have your name and age.
Sophia, 36.
And Sophia, what do you do?
I'm a programming specialist for a sports network. I'm a DJ, designer, Sophia.com, and a music publisher.
Okay, so why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I like the way he dressed. He spoke very well, and just wanted to hear him out. So, yeah.
And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Honestly, it was tough. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
I just had to pick 3. The whole panel was amazing.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Thank you. We had another one over here. Your name and age.
Anita, I'm 37.
And Anita, what do you do?
I'm a contract analyst by day, and I'm a DJ and actress as well.
And so why was your balloon unpopped?
He's attractive, and I liked what he has to say.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
Once again, I just had to pop 3. You're beautiful. You're amazing. I just had to pop somebody. I apologize.
Thank you.
And then our last one over here. Your name and age.
Nikki, 33.
And Nikki, what do you do?
I own a balloon delivery service.
Oh, that's the coincidence. And so, Nikki, why was your balloon unpopped?
He's handsome, and I just wanted to hear what he had to say.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
I just wasn't honestly a fan of the gold in the hair. Other than that, you're very
Fairy hair.
yeah, you're very attractive. Other
Thank
than
you.
that, yeah. So
I like to sparkle.
Work it, girl. All right. So I am now going to have you ask our remaining 6 ladies a question.
Okay. So the first question I had for the remaining ladies is, what's something from your previous relationship that you learned about yourself that you're going to take into your next relationship that make you a better person?
Okay. We'll start here first. Name and age.
Hi, my name is Shahira. I'm 35.
And Shahira, what do you do?
I am a footwear designer. I have my own footwear brand for women with larger shoe sizes, 9 through 14.
Okay, nice. And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
Vulnerability is the number one thing that I've learned from my past, and just to be more open and communicative about my feelings. I would hold things in, and then it would just, come out in ways that wasn't beneficial to the relationship. So now I'm learning to communicate, be honest, be vulnerable, because I want the same in return. So, yeah.
For sure.
Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Janaea Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33.
And Janae, what do you do?
I'm a servant of the Lord. So I am a personal assistant. That is what I do right now, currently.
Nice.
Yeah.
And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
So what I've learned, I would say I haven't been in a relationship since I've been saved. So now that I'm saved, it's really the Lord who's changed how I have relationships now. So I would say that what I've learned from the Lord is patience, having the fruits of the Spirit, patience, communication, understanding, just allowing someone to just not making assumptions on what they mean, maybe asking them, what do you mean by that? And just having a heart posture that is good,
Thank you. Your name and age.
My name is Jessica, and I'm 36.
And Jessica, what do you do?
I am artistic director for a dance studio.
Okay.
And if you can just answer his question.
Sure. I would say something that I didn't do in my relationship that I'm focused on prioritizing this time around is making sure that I make my significant other the most important person. I think sometimes we allow time to get away from us and devoting too much time to other things, but just prioritizing quality time with that person.
Okay.
All right. Your name and age.
Katera Wilder, 38, and I'm a biomedical engineer.
Now, Katera, if you can go ahead and answer his question.
So for my previous relationship, I realized that love isn't enough. I was in a relationship and we loved each other deeply, but we needed more than just that. It needed to make sense in terms of logistics, like where we lived. It was a long distance relationship. And so as much as I want to have a partner, I want someone who's also intentional about making sure that they're ready for a relationship like a marriage.
Okay.
Your name and age.
Liz, I'm 36.
Liz, what do you do?
I'm a business consultant for a software company.
A lot of smart ladies up in here today. All right. And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
I would say that the number one thing that I learned is how to be a better communicator. I would say at times I probably wasn't the best communicator, even little things like if I need more time to think before we have a conversation about an argument we just had, I wasn't the best at communicating that. So I would say how to be a better communicator, for sure.
And our last lady over here, your name and age.
My name is Natalie. I'm 38 years old.
Natalie, what do you do?
I'm a licensed social worker.
And if you want to answer his question.
The one thing that I would take from my last relationship is that I was too forgiving of behaviors and words that were said. So for instance, if they tell me that they're not ready for a relationship, I need to move on. And in that fact, I was too forgiving and I would give too many chances to try and prove myself. And that is one thing that I know that I will be taking on moving forward, to not be so forgiving.
Okay.
Let's head on back. And now what about for yourself? What's something you learned from your last relationship?
Communication is key. Without communication, the relationship will become stagnant, and you really won't know your partner like you should. So communication is key, and that's what I take.
Okay, so you did hear a lot of responses. It's now time to pop 2 balloons.
Okay. So we're gonna go down here first.
Yeah, you go ahead. I'm gonna let you pop your 2 first, and then we'll see why.
All right. Sorry.
Okay, and then one more.
They all had similar answers, so this is. Oof.
Oh, okay. So let's go to the one you ended up popping, and then
Okay.
we'll come back to her. All right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Physically, I do find him to be attractive. The cliche of I want to hear him out and hear more of what he had to say. But yeah, so that was it, really.
And why did you end up popping her balloon?
Honestly, you're attractive, you're amazing. I love your answer. But when you started talking, you got the gemstones on your teeth, and I just honestly just wasn't a fan of that. Yeah.
Hey, to each their own. What can I say? It's there, but I can take it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not forever.
Like you put it yourself, or you had to get it like
I
implanted?
put it I implant it.
Like-
No.
You know, some people actually do that.
If I had to take it off tonight, I could take it off.
Okay,
Yes.
I see. All right. Thank you.
But each their own.
Yeah. And then we did get a pop over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I popped because I feel like when I was giving my answers, I could tell you were like looking around, trying to figure some things out. So I just didn't feel that connection there when I was answering. But you're
Gotcha.
attractive. I love
I
your
appreciate
fit.
it.
Yeah, but just didn't feel that connection.
And now she's someone that's your type?
Oh, for sure. For sure. Honestly, it's difficult up here, you know, because everybody's attractive. So you're trying to figure something out on the fly, right? So I do apologize for that, but
No,
my
it's okay.
focus was on you.
Oh. Well, thank you. Okay, we now have 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
So who is the most important man in your life, and what qualities stand out about him to you?
Okay, let's start their comeback. All right, who's the most important man in your life, and what qualities stand out about him?
It's definitely my father. He is a genuine person. He loves my mother. And I just feel like I've seen what it looks like to have a husband who is funny. He likes to have fun. He was actually at a probate yesterday because he's an alpha, and so he still has fun even in his old age. But he's also serious, and so yeah, he is my example.
Okay.
Okay, what about over here?
I would have to echo her sentiments. My dad is the most important man in my life right now. He is just an extremely unique individual, and he always taught me to always be myself and to love people.
And let's hear from you over here.
I'd have to say my grandfather. He's my favorite person in the world. He's so amazing. He just is a provider. He cares about us. He takes care of us. I mean, even now, like, he gets my oil changed. So, like, I'm just used to he's just somebody who he takes care of the household. He takes care of 2 households. So I just love him. Yeah.
And what about here?
I would say the same. My grandfather, he was so kind, and his love for the Lord was amazing. Like, that's what I strive to be. And he just loved love. He recently passed away the day before Valentine's Day, and it's just so coincidental because, you know, he was just so loving, so kind. He was also a provider. I didn't have to think about anything when I was with my granddad, and he was 95, and that's exactly the kind of man that I want to marry one day. And he taught me about vulnerability and all that stuff. So I'm a completely different person thanks to my granddad. So
That's a good question. All right, I am going to have you pop 1 balloon.
Okay. Go right here.
Okay. So why was your balloon unpopped?
I think he's attractive.
Thank you.
You seem well put together, and like you have a good head on your shoulder. So that's why I didn't pop.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
The other 3 ladies, they seem a little bit more outwardly extroverted than you. So that's the only reason why. You're beautiful. Yeah.
Now, are you more of an introvert?
I turn both on and off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's tough up here. I get it.
It's all good. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay. Question would be, if there was one thing your partner could do that'd make you immediately smile and have butterflies in your stomach, what would it be?
Okay, let's go here.
I would say just like small touches, like touch me on my back or, you know, just little things when I'm not expecting it. Just small, like not words of affirmation, but touches of affirmation.
Okay.
What about over here?
Oh my gosh, there's so many things. Thoughtful gifts. I like thoughtful gifts are nice. Yeah.
And over here.
I love to dance, and so I would just love to have a partner while we're cooking, just to like grab me, twirl me around, and just dance in the kitchen. That would just make my heart melt.
Okay.
Okay. And what about for yourself? I know they want to know.
Honestly, just words. Hey, like, how was your day? How are you? I was in a situation before where I didn't get that. So, that resonates with me. So words of affirmation is my love language, my first one. So that's what it is.
All right. Time to pop a balloon. Oh, okay. Let's
she
come
said
this
gifts.
way. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
So I was like, I really didn't want to pop. I think you're attractive and I love what you
Appreciate
do. I think your career is great and like what you have going on. I'm very into men with purpose and who are high achieving. So I think that that's awesome. And so I was just like, oh my gosh, I just don't have anything to pop on him. But I do feel like you're a little bit older. I mean, I'm open. That's why I was like, should I wait? Because I'm open to dating somebody a little bit older. But I'm used to dating people who are maybe like younger looking. And so that's kind of it. It's not a lot. You're awesome.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. And I just want them to have a chance. I want you to have a chance with somebody. Yeah.
Got you.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
For sure. I usually go for women who are a little bit taller, but she's very beautiful. So definitely my type.
Thank you. All right. Our two ladies left. Any questions for him? You ready? Okay.
Where do you see yourself in the next 2 years?
In the next 2 years, getting a promotion with my company, and then also growing my bakery business. So those are the two things that I see myself going in the next 2 years.
Okay. What about over here?
I'm curious about a life philosophy or motto and why that is for you, if you have one.
I won't necessarily say I have a life philosophy. One thing I always think about is, just striving for results and failing fast. If you have a short-term memory, you're able to like just move on to something else really, really quickly. And just having that mentality to where you just attack each and every day the same way.
All right, thank you. Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're down to our final two. It is time to pop a balloon. Oh, you had another question?
Well, follow up to that. Where do you see yourself? So I was looking for a specific answer. Do you see yourself getting married, having kids? Like, what's the family goals of yours?
My family goals, it's interesting because I always thought I would have a family, kids by the time I was 25. Obviously, that didn't happen, right? We all have these ideals. But in the next 2 years, going towards that. Marriage in 2 years is fast, but if you find your partner and you all speak to each other and that happens, then that happens. Never put a time limit on anything, but yeah, on that trajectory for sure.
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to pop.
Okay.
All right. And why'd you end up popping?
Just because I want someone who is marriage minded and focused on building a family, and their time is, you just never know what can happen, but I want someone that has that on their forefront of their mind. So
okay. For sure.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
For sure. Like I said, I usually talk to taller women. She's very beautiful, very attractive, great career. So yeah, definitely for sure.
Thanks. We do have our last lady over here. So just want to ask as well, is she someone that's your type?
She is. She is.
Oh, you got all 32 out. Come on up here. I'll have you stand on that side of me. No, you'll stand over here. Okay, y'all. Any final question between the two of you before we determine if we've got a match?
How would your friends describe you?
Funny, outgoing, inspirational. I have a group of around like 50 fellas that we always motivate each other every single day.
That's a lot of people.
It's a lot.
55 people.
Yeah, I
Closely.
do. Like closely, yeah. And we all push each other every day, whether it may be something physical like, is along the lines of working out or within like your work sector, we push each other every day. So yeah, that's what they would describe me as.
And you're good with questions? You have a last one? One last one, if you have one.
Do you have any children?
No.
No? Okay. I don't either. So.
Okay. Well, let me ask my question then. Is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
For sure.
We got a match! I'll take the mic.
There you go.
And you guys can go on off. Get your girl. Make some noise for them ladies. All right, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Alex.
Alex, how old are you?
I'm 42.
And what do you do?
I'm a professor of theater. I'm also an actor, and I have a podcast, a theater podcast called The Frogs, where we talk theater and we talk shit.
Okay. And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I go to see plays, I go to see movies, I hike, you know. I'm also big on, I'm big in history, politics, I read.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what do you look for in a woman?
I look for somebody who is compassionate, somebody who's smart.
Mm-hmm.
I like smart women. Somebody who is sweet, good listener,
Yeah.
and those type of things. Yeah.
Okay, what are some of your deal breakers?
Somebody who is not curious, you know, and curious about people, not curious about, you know, different like belief systems. Somebody who's not very kind.
Okay. All right. Okay, so we did get some pop balloons.
Yeah, we got a lot of them.
Go on. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping.
Come on,
We'll
let's see.
start here. Your name and age, please.
My name is Shahira. I'm 35.
And Shahira, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
He's an attractive guy.
Thank
I'm
you.
just, I don't love the vest. I feel like I'm not into actors in theater. I don't.
You know how many times I hear that?
I don't like actors.
But let me. I will say. I mean, not you. You know, I totally appreciate. You know, appreciate and I respect what you're doing. I'm also an intellectual, though. I'm also a professor of theater, and I'm also like, you know, I totally understand that because there's so much that comes along with actors, like this ego, this instability, right? You know, but being a professor, that's something that grounds me from an intellectual point of view, from a financial point of view, like tenure track, all that other stuff. But yeah,
I love that. Good for you.
thank you.
Now she's someone that's your type?
It's very attractive. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Janaea Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33.
And Janae, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Ended up popping my balloon because you're a little on the older side for me. And
Long in the tooth, as they say.
for me, I'm not calling you old. You're just a little on the older
Yeah,
side
yeah,
for me.
yeah.
It's fine. And yeah, I mean, kind of what she said with acting and all that. Like, it's cool. I'm glad that you're a professor. I appreciate your, you know, you being smart. I like smart people, so
Really?
that's good. Yeah.
Now she's someone that's your type?
I ain't got no type, you know. Bad bitches is the only thing I like.
And the cussing.
I think I said biddies though.
Did you?
I said biddies.
Let's rewind the tapes.
Yeah, let's rewind the tapes. Let's do it.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Liz, 36.
All right. And Liz, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm just didn't feel that initial attraction. Okay. You're a handsome guy, but I just didn't.
I believe it. I believe it.
All right. So I know you say you don't have a type, but if you saw her out, is she someone you would approach?
Yeah, I like the fit. I like the personality. Great smile.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Your name and age.
Nikki, 33.
All right. Nikki, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Well, I will say you're very handsome and you're very well spoken. I like taller guys.
I just want to take a time out real quickly, ladies. Just take a time out real quickly. Every single person said like very handsome, very. It's interesting. I mean, I think this is like a wonderful opportunity to learn like a lot about connection, attraction. And I do appreciate that. You know what I mean? I guess like it's surface level. The thing about this stuff is like you never ever really get to know somebody on a deeper level. But I do appreciate that though.
Thank you.
And now, how tall are you? She said she wants someone a little bit taller.
I'm 6 feet.
6 feet. And how tall are you?
5'8", but I always wear heels.
Okay.
I'm just not I'm not a small girl, so I need a bigger man. That's all.
Oh, I'm not a small presence, though, baby.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can see that.
Now she's someone that you would approach.
Oh yeah, I love the confidence. I love the bigness. You know what I'm saying? The big, bright aura.
Thank you. I appreciate that a lot.
Your name and age.
Anita, and I'm 37.
All right. Anita, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
He has a pretty big personality. It might be a little much of a clash for me.
Okay. Is he like calmer? Is that?
I like outgoing. I just don't think I'm attractive. So for him, it's not really reading well with me.
Okay. All right. No, she's someone that's your type.
She's just a nice person. I mean, I probably initially wouldn't, if I saw the person, I probably wouldn't initially approach her. But, you know, I'm big on personality, spirit, and energy.
Same.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Your name and age.
My name is Natalie. I'm 38 years old.
And Natalie, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Upon coming out, I think, you know, of course, we only have physicality to see. So you're cool, looks good, fine, whatever. But I also believe that we got the same instructions. I would only think we got the same instructions for Dress to Impress or a date night. And I feel that if we were to go out, that we would not be going to the same place. So it's just not my thing.
Your vibe.
Yeah. But I mean, do you, of course.
That's all I can do.
Of course.
Yeah.
So where would you typically wear this out, like for dinner or anything like that?
I mean, I think I would probably wear this out for, you know, like a casual. What I like to do, I guess I could just go ahead and talk the type of date I would go. Like a museum is probably where I would first start at, and then go to like a rooftop, and then after that, you know, probably go out dancing, you know. And this, as being Nigerian American, right, you know, I'm always looking for a way to like bring in where I'm from and my culture, right? Because I do think that we have an idea about what is supposed to be, I guess, like high culture, if you would, you know. And, you know, I like to kind of bring a little bit of myself.
Okay. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Not as much. I do feel a little bit of judgment, so probably not.
That's what you feel. I mean, what can I say to that?
No, nothing at
Yeah.
all. You don't have to.
All right.
All right, thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Sophia, 36.
And Sophia, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Initial attraction. I didn't see that we would connect. Yeah.
Okay. Now, she's someone that's your type.
Probably similar. Like it's you know, she seems like a nice lady, but I probably wouldn't approach her.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's head on back. We do still have an unpopped balloon. Your name and age.
I'm Jessica, and I'm 36.
All right. So, Jessica, we see you're still holding on to your balloon. Why so?
We are in similar career fields. I'm an artistic director for a dance company.
Oh, snap.
So I definitely relate to what you practice for work.
Right.
I have similar interests. I love reading. I enjoy going to museums. Some of the same similarities. So.
All right. So do you guys have any questions for one another?
Sure. Oh, you want to go first? Go
I
ahead.
do.
Yeah.
What is your faith?
My faith?
Yes.
Okay. So I grew up Christian. I grew up Roman Catholic, right? You know, and I continue. I like to say that, like, you know, I continue to go to church. Like, those metaphors work for me a lot. You know, the teachings of Jesus. Grace is probably one of the most like pivotal things that I think that I really, really take from that. The idea of like having grace with oneself and having grace with other people. I'm also very, very curious about other religions, other belief systems. Like, you know, I'm constantly exploring, whether it be like, you know, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism. I'm just like curious about those things.
Okay. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to pop.
Cool.
Why'd you end up popping?
I am a firm believer in Jesus Christ, and I prefer to date someone who is firm in their beliefs and shares that commonality.
Yeah.
All right. Now, she's someone that you would go for?
I did really appreciate, especially when you said you're an artistic director, you know. I also appreciated that you said that you like to read. That was great. I was going to ask you what the last book you read was. What was the last book you read? Just out of curiosity.
Sure. Well, I'm currently reading a book by Eric Butterworth, Discover the Power Within You.
Right.
So,
Self-help, self-betterment.
It ties in my beliefs, so my faith, and then just how to harness that power from within and exude it out. So
Yeah.
What was the last book? Well, I guess
You
Come on,
popped
go
on him,
ahead.
girl. It don't matter anymore. Thank you.
The Ta-Nehisi Coates, The Message.
He still had to tell you, huh?
I had to get it in.
All right. Well, that's all the balloons popped, unfortunately. But thank you so much for coming on.
I appreciate you.
Let's give it up for him, ladies. I'll take
Thank
the
y'all.
mic.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Let's bring out our next single guy. Hello. Welcome in. What's your name?
Ty,
Ty. And how old are you?
47.
What do you do?
I'm a college professor and a therapist.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah.
What are some things you like to do for fun?
Travel, go to the movies, work out.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you look for in a woman?
Fit, feminine, and friendly.
All right. And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Definitely just health. Health is big. And being combative, I would say. Yeah.
Okay. All righty. So we did get pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping.
Okay.
All right. We'll start here with your name and age.
Hi, my name is Shahir. I'm 35.
All right. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
You're very handsome, very well put together. Love your outfit. You just remind me, you look like my dad. So I'm gonna have to pass on that.
Okay,
but
it's all good.
Good luck to
Appreciate
you.
it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hi, I'm Janaea Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33. And I ended up popping my balloon because age difference, just a little bit older, but like you're actually like my type.
Okay.
So, but you're
Okay,
just a little
cool.
older.
Yeah.
All right. Now, she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
And what makes her your type? Let's get you talking a little bit.
I mean, I like her style, I like her look, and I like that the age range is great. I mean, 30s is good. 10-year difference is great these days. With maturity and energy. So yeah.
15 years, but yeah.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
I'm a math person. So
That's all
15.
good. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go here. Your name and age.
My name is Liz. I'm 36.
Hi.
Liz, why did you end up popping
Yeah.
your balloon?
You're gonna hate this, but you remind me of my dad too. In the best way. In the
Okay,
best way.
okay,
Like, you're
all
an
right,
attractive guy.
okay, all
I
right.
just was like,
Yeah,
oh,
okay.
just remind me of
Yeah.
my dad. I'm so sorry.
What about him reminds?
Just your energy. You seem very like lively, and you're
Okay.
you're a little bit
Yeah.
older than me. I'm only 36.
Yeah. All right, it's all
but
good.
yeah, you just remind me of my dad. Like the smile, like
Hey,
everything.
it's all good. All right.
No,
yeah.
she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, I would say so. She has a nice smile, good, good attitude, good energy. So yeah, I would say so. Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Your name and age.
Nikki, 33.
Hi,
Nikki, why did you end up popping
Yeah.
your balloon?
I might want to unpop it.
Oh, okay. Do you want the balloon back?
Do you want me to take it back?
It's up to you.
I do, kind of.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Let's get
Yeah.
another balloon for
Yeah.
Nikki. Oh. There we go. All right, we'll be back then. Let's go on over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Natalie. I'm 38 years old. I popped the balloon. I'm thinking long term, like marriage, grandkids, all that stuff. I just don't see us standing
Yeah.
side by side in family pictures.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate
Yeah.
it. Thank you. Thank you.
No, she's someone that's your type.
No, not really.
Then why not?
Beautiful woman, wonderful lady. Just not feeling the energy, but
Yeah.
you're a great person. though.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's head on back. So we've got 4 balloons left unpopped.
Okay. All right.
All right. So go ahead and ask our ladies a question.
What kind of things you like to do for fun?
Okay. Name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
I'm Jessica. I'm 36, and I enjoy traveling. I'm fortunate to have a wonderful job.
Okay.
So I actually have fun teaching the girls that I work with. I'm an
Okay.
artistic director for a dance studio.
Okay.
So anything artistic, I love. I also love God.
Okay.
So I
good,
love serving
Good.
in different ways.
Good. All right.
Over here, your name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
Nikki, 33. I actually love the movies as well.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite things to do. And I like to make things. I own a balloon delivery service.
Okay.
So I'm super creative. I'm always trying to make something I saw. And I love to cook.
Nice. Okay. All right.
Let's go on over here. Name and age and answer to his question.
I'm Anita. I'm 37.
Okay.
And so outside of just work, I like to DJ. I just started DJing in 2023. My father passed, and in honor of him, I started DJing last year because he was a DJ. And I'm a creative entrepreneur. So like anything that has to do with bringing culture together, Afro-Caribbean culture, making things fun outside of the club and what the generation is so used to doing, I try to do. So brunches, balls, fashion shows, anything outside of, even though,
Okay.
I like to have fun.
Thank you.
Okay.
And over here, your name and age and what do you like to do for fun?
Sophia, 36. I love hot yoga. I'm also a DJ, a designer, and a music publisher. So, very creative. I like to make dresses, bodysuits, and I'm Ghanaian, so I love pushing the African culture and being a first generation Ghanaian American. Just representing. So that's what I love to do.
All right, so let's head on back. I'm now going to hand you a pick. There you go. And I'm going to have you pop one balloon.
Just one?
You want to pop more?
I
mean, you can pop more if you want.
Okay. Let's see. So, okay. I'm sorry, sweetie.
Okay. So, why was your balloon unpopped?
Very nice gentleman. Seemed very kind, and I think he has an athletic structure. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. And why'd you end up popping hers?
First of all, wonderful woman. Didn't really want to pop it, but just not my style, though. But thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. We've got our 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
What's your ideal first date?
Ideal first date. We'll start there and come back. What is your ideal first date?
My ideal first date is anything that we could do where we can get to know each other for real, intentionally. Like, not the movies or we can go eat. I love to eat, but I want to be able to talk to you, have fun with you, and see you in different that. So maybe bowling, Top Golf, something like that.
Okay.
And what about over here?
I love an interactive date, but for the first date, I like good food. So nice restaurant. I like to dress up. So something a little fancy, maybe. That's what I'm into.
Nice. And over here, what's your ideal first date?
Of course, you can't go wrong with a dinner date. But I enjoy planning different activities. One of my favorite things to do is plan scavenger hunt. So maybe a small scavenger hunt before we sit down to eat, because it'll show your personality and how you accept challenges.
Okay. Like that.
Right, that's different. Right. Okay, let me have you pop one more balloon.
Sure. Sorry, sweetie.
Oh, and she got it back. All right, so why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, when he smiled, he was very handsome. I like to smile.
Okay.
Thank you.
And why did you end up popping hers?
Wonderful lady. You have a great smile. Just not my style, though. But thank you. Yes.
And what makes her not your style?
I think just the outfit just doesn't work for me, and fitness level is a concern for me as well. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's head on back. We've got 2 ladies left. Ladies, any questions for our guy? Okay, she was ready. I'll come back.
What's your faith and how do you actually practice?
Oh, okay. Protestant Christian. I attend church regularly, and I'm very involved in church as much as I can. And I just try to incorporate, biblical values into my personal life as much as possible. So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I can ask another one. Do you have any kids?
I have 2 kids, 16 and 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any kids?
No, I don't yet. Do you want kids or more kids?
So I'm past the age to have more, but if she has children, I would love to, entertain that. So yeah.
Yeah. I like everything about you, but I really do want to bring.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're very handsome.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm too old for kids. I'm sorry. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah.
So you had it on for so long. Like, well,
Yeah.
what was making you hang on to it?
Yeah.
I wanted to
Yeah.
make sure that he was about God. I was looking at the jewelry, making sure it wasn't like
Yeah.
anything. So,
Nah, I'm definitely
but
there.
I
Yeah.
do want to
I'm
bring
so
children into
sorry.
this
I'm
world.
so sorry. You'll have great kids, though.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You're
thank
so
you.
handsome.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate
Now,
it.
is she someone that's
Yeah.
your type?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yes, definitely. So, yeah.
Okay. Let's go back over here. Why'd you end up popping?
I popped because you mentioned that you don't want kids, and I definitely want
More kids.
Yes,
I want
more kids. Yeah, yeah. I love children, so if any lady has them, I would be a great stepdad. But I just think I'm too old to have more, so I'm sorry. Yeah.
I understand.
All right.
Yeah.
And now is she someone that's your type?
Yes, definitely. Yeah. So yeah. So sorry. Yeah.
Well, that's all the balloons popped,
All
unfortunately.
right. Thank you.
But thank you so much for
ladies.
coming
Yes,
on. Let's
appreciate
give it up for
Good
him,
luck.
ladies.
Yeah. Good luck, everybody. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. Can we get your name?
My name is Josh.
Josh, okay. And Josh, how old are you?
Well, I got 2 ages.
Oh.
Right. So chronologically, I'm 40.
Okay.
But biologically, I'm 35.
And how does that work?
Well, chronologically is like time,
Yeah.
and biologically is like health. Health
Oh,
markers.
okay. So you're saying health-wise, you're 35.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll let you have it. And what do you do?
I work in the mental health field.
Nice. Very nice. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to work out, roller coasters. What else? I skydive before, read books. So yeah.
Okay. All right. And what do you look for in a woman?
She has to have the divine feminine, kind, compassionate. Yeah.
Okay. And some deal breakers?
Deal breakers. Kids. Might have
Okay.
kids.
Kids. Okay. That's
Like
your own.
multiple baby daddies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So we haven't got any pop balloons, but before we go over there, we did have you on the show before and you ended up matching. What happened with your match?
Yeah, it just didn't work out.
Didn't work out. Okay. Well, welcome back. We're glad to have you.
Appreciate
Hopefully
it.
we find you someone today.
Right, appreciate that.
All right. So like I said, no one. Oh, okay. We did get a pop. Come on over here. Okay. Your name and age.
Nikki, 33.
Nikki, why did you end up popping your balloon?
You're very handsome. I just don't like hair on men.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Right.
And now is Nikki someone that's your type?
All right. I'm gonna take a. Can I look you up and down? All right. The dress a little bit too short. But if it was a little longer, yeah.
Okay. Just a dress.
So yes.
So yes, you are.
So yeah, I am.
Just the dress. So.
Okay. Thank you. Did get another pop over here. Your name and age.
I'm Natalie. I'm 38.
Natalie, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just physically not my type.
Okay. That's cool.
All right. And now is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You feeling me? She's mad. So I'm joking. I'm joking.
Thank you. Let's head on back. All right. Your name and age.
Janaea Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I popped it because you said divine feminine, and I'm more for like the fruits of the spirit. So I wasn't sure what you meant by divine feminine. I mean, I could have asked, but
Yeah.
I was unsure about that. That sounded very like spiritual, and I'm for Christ.
Okay, so I'm Christian too.
Okay.
But I mean, like in terms of energy, so like I'm very masculine. I'm in my masculine energy, and I need the polarity. So I need the feminine energy. So it's like the plus and the minus. And if you don't have that,
That's true.
that minus, then we're just gonna be two magnets not working.
That's true. Yes. I mean, I agree. Can I ask questions? Like,
I mean, is he someone that's your type?
yeah, I think he's attractive, and I just have a lot more questions. I mean, like, how Christian are you?
Very Christian. Very Christian.
Like, what does that mean?
Man, I talk to God every day. I do need to go to church, but I believe in the Most High.
Okay.
Read my Bible, pray every day. So yeah.
Okay, why don't you go to church?
Okay. Is this leading to you getting your balloon back? Is it leading to you getting your balloon back,
Yes,
or are
okay.
you
I mean,
just?
yes, I'll get it back. Yeah.
Okay, let's get the balloon back. Oh, there we go. Okay, we'll be back then. Let's head on back this way. Okay, so we still do have quite a lot of ladies with their balloon left. Oh, okay, let's go down over there. All right, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Anita. I'm 37. I was trying to hear him out. I know you said you've been on the show before, and I don't know that I felt like a red flag, but I don't think there's like an attraction between us.
Okay. Okay.
No, she's someone that's your type?
Yeah. She's my type. Definitely, I like her skin tone. You know, I like dark skinned women. She's beautiful. You know what I mean? And I like the
didn't
fact that you got braids. Like
It's a mohawk.
you embracing your yeah.
Oh, I'm shocked, and I didn't think you were attracted.
Why are you shocked?
I don't know. I didn't think I was his type.
I should think that, but
Yeah, nah, you very beautiful. I like your skin tone again, and you know you got gorgeous almond eyes, and you know, yeah.
Okay.
So are you still leaving your balloon unpopped? Is he someone that is your type?
He's attractive. I just didn't think I was his type.
Why are you eliminating yourself? You want the balloon back?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get that balloon back. There we go. Okay, we'll be back. Let's head on this way. All right, Josh, I'm going to hand you a pick now.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Okay.
And I'm going to have you pop. How many of them are there? Let's do it 2 balloons. I know, I'm sorry.
It's tough. Oh, you got beautiful.
They are beautiful. But you got to pop 2.
Wow. I'm a, Sorry.
All right. So your name and age, and why was your balloon unpopped?
Sophia, 36. Very attractive, and I want to hear more about him.
And I saw it was really tough for you, Josh, but why'd you end up popping hers?
Just the dress, like before, I felt like it's a little bit too short.
Okay.
Other than that, yeah, you got, you know, nice smile.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Okay. We've got 5 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
All right.
Come back.
Sorry. What's something that you learned from your last relationship?
Okay. Name and age, and what's something you learned from your last relationship?
My name is Shahira. I'm 35, and I don't want to give the same answer that I gave last time, but I guess just be confident in who I am and my thoughts and my beliefs, and yeah, just lean more into confidence and less insecurities. So, yeah.
Okay.
Your name and age, and answer to this question.
Janaea Moore with 808 in Trinity. I'm 33 years old. I learned just to, I guess, not settle. So not allowing myself to overlook certain things that I need.
Good. Oh, I can't ask?
You want to ask?
Yeah.
Go ahead, yeah.
What are those needs?
I would say someone who can provide. It was some years ago, so I dated somebody like younger, and I was just like, someone who can provide. I need someone who can provide, and someone who can match me physically. And I mean, at that time, I was intimate. I'm not anymore. I'm waiting till marriage now. But at the time, he just didn't match me sexually, and I knew that even before we were intimate. So I should have just never done it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Your name and age, and the answer to this question.
I am Jessica, and I'm 36. I would say to receive grace and to give grace. I think when you're in a relationship with someone, they become the closest person to you, so they see intimate details that you don't allow other people to see, and so they can provide insight into who you are and also remind you to give grace to yourself and give grace to one another.
Okay.
Okay. Your name and age, and the answer to this question.
I'm Liz. I'm 36. before I answer, is my skirt too short? Because you popped up. I'm like, my.
It is short, but I like your hair though. I like that you got your locks. So I don't know. You might. Nah,
So something I learned in my last relationship is how important it is to like really stand on my boundaries and not self-sacrifice just to stay in the relationship. I feel like I did that a lot. So I wound up in relationships that weren't really the best for me because I was just, doing things to keep the relationship going instead of, staying true to myself. So sticking to my boundaries.
all right. Okay.
Your name and age and answer to his question.
My name's Anita. I'm 37. And what I learned from my last relationship is you can't love someone into loving you back, like sticking to who you are and what your boundaries are. So I just kind of found myself losing myself trying to make myself become this person for someone because I wanted to be loved the right way when I could have just walked away.
Okay. What's being loved the right way? Like, what's that for you? What's that look like?
Well, when sometimes infidelity means that you're lacking something, so you're looking for that, right? And people make mistakes and everything like that because we're adults. But if it's constant, you're just holding on to me for something. You're not you don't want me. I might just fulfill a need for you selfishly, so you just keep me around, but that messes up me. So, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. It is time to pop a balloon. Go ahead and pop one.
Okay. Man. Oh, all right. I'm about to pop.
All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
I was very unsure, but he's nice looking. I like his hair. Got a nice face. You have a really intense glare, like your eyes are really intense. But then you said you like roller coasters. So I was like, is he serious? Is he fun? Like, it was confusing. So I'm glad you popped it. So
What was causing you to be unsure?
just he said the divine feminine, and then his eyes, and then that was it for me, really. Yeah.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
It's a little too tall. And I like strong eye contact. I feel like the eyes are the window to the soul.
Exactly.
So
I agree.
I have nothing to hide. I want you to look and see my eyes.
Yes, they're just super intense. I don't know if I like a soft gaze, but you're like, y'all can have that.
Okay.
All right, Josh, we've got 4 girls left. Go ahead and ask them another question. Sorry, 4 ladies.
Okay. Wow. What's the best advice someone's ever given you throughout the course of your whole life?
Okay. What's the best advice someone has given you?
The best advice, it's going to sound like the best advice comes from the Bible. That's just where the best advice comes from. And so anytime I open the book, I'm getting advice every single time. So I would say the Bible. I mean, if you want to know what it is, do you want to know what?
Yeah, what's one from the Bible that you...
I would say it's seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all things will be added unto you. So if you seek God first, then God will direct your path.
All right.
Okay. What about over here?
I believe the question was the best piece of advice. It came from my dad. His motto is don't ask, just believe. And that's something that I've adapted to my entire life. I think it's important to have a strong belief in faith. And if you have a strong belief in faith, then you don't have to ask, you just have to believe.
Okay.
What about over here? Best advice.
Liz, 36. My best advice is also from my dad. And this is going to sound cheesy, but it's be a leader, not a follower, which I learned it when I was young. But I do think it applies in adulthood, too, with like so many people who like seek validation from others and things like that. So I've always like used it to just walk to the beat of my own drum. And yeah.
Okay.
And what about over here?
I'm not trying to be on trend here, but my best advice came from my stepdad. He's an amazing man of God, and he just explained to me the power of grace. In a generation where we're all lost and people feel like maybe they're not good enough to go to Christ or to come, and the people that are in the church are condemning and pushing them away. He expressed to me giving and getting grace, and how the grace of God is enough for all of us. So that alone just kind of changed my mindset, and I noticed that I kind of operated and feeling like I didn't have to fix it myself, but just to spend time with God, surrender what I do desire, and everything's fallen in place since.
Okay.
Okay, we gotta dwindle them down, so I'm gonna have you pop two
Okay.
whenever you're ready.
Start the pop.
Okay, one more. Oh, okay. Let's come on over here first. The one you ended up popping. So why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, he's an attractive man. I like how you're well put together and you're asking good questions to get quality answers from us. So I like that you're being intentional and you weren't afraid to come a second time to find love.
Yeah.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
Just I think the attraction, you know, that was just that, but yeah.
All good.
Thank you.
Okay.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just thought it was right. I don't know. I just remembered that. Are you 40?
I am.
I know. I just remember that you're a little bit older than what I prefer, but I was willing to hear you out and see. And yeah, there's not a lot. I think you're attractive and you have a good head on your shoulders.
Okay. Thank you.
Our two ladies left. Any questions for him? Okay, she's ready.
So you said you work in the mental health field. So how does that work in a relationship? Like, how do you ensure that when you have conflict in a relationship, it's not like coming off like condescending or like you know everything? Like, what does that look like, I guess?
Okay. So I definitely do a lot of like self-reflection, right? To check on my, emotional state. So I think just me being self-aware, recognizing where I'm at. I do like to, I'm gonna be honest, I like my solitude at times. So I could like feel what I'm feeling and, get connected to me. So that way it doesn't like radiate on someone else.
How is that communicated?
How is it communicating?
Yeah.
Well, I could communicate myself, and then after that, I could communicate with you. This is how I'm feeling.
No, like how would you communicate to your partner that you need space, or like what does that look like?
Yeah. It looks like I need space.
Okay.
Why was that a pop?
I'm just like I kind of have like an anxious attachment style. I know that about myself, so I would need like someone who would over communicate, like, hey, I need a little space, and like just give me a little reassurance in those moments. And it sounds like you might kind of just do your own thing a little bit. Yeah, which is a little scary for me. But yeah, other than that, you're very attractive. I loved everything you had to say, but yeah.
Okay. So now is she someone that is your type?
Yeah, she's my type.
Okay.
Yeah, she is.
Okay, let's go over here. Any questions over here?
I have to.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so what exactly happened with the match from last time? And the second question, so you can pick which one you want to answer first. When you do go into your I need space times, is it something that you do because you really just need space, or is it something that you do because, hey, you don't like what I said and you're going, oh, I'm going to put her in timeout, I need space?
Yeah, no, I don't do that. So if I need space, it's like I'm going to communicate I need space. The anxious attachment style, I'm kind of glad that, you said that, because I think that's something that, we all have to work on ourselves, but that's something that I can't do. I feel smothered.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll communicate. So
Was that the issue from the other?
I prefer. So what happened previously in previous relationships?
You don't
She's
wanna
not
talk about
here
it, okay.
to defend herself, so
Okay.
I don't want to say anything.
Okay.
That's
Okay. Do you have kids?
no kids.
Do you want kids?
I do.
And like, what do you see yourself in the next 2 years?
Married with at least one child.
Okay, well, let me bring you on up here with us. Let's all come up here. Come on up, y'all. All right, so she asked quite a few questions. Josh, do you have any? If you don't have any,
no
that's fine.
questions.
No questions? No,
No questions.
okay, well then, is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
We got a match! I'll take this mic, and you guys can go on off, get your girl. Let's make some noise for them. Woo! All right, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. Can we have your name?
My name is Paul.
Paul, how old are you?
I am 41 years old, young.
All right, and what do you do?
I'm an attorney, and I actually am an executive for a theater company that does a little bit of motivational storytelling for different types of issues, for bringing hope to young people, kind of health issues, change, that kind of thing. But my number one thing that I do, I'm an ambassador for the Short Kings Revolution movement, where the old school folks came from the old chocolate revolution, where chocolate was in the back and the light-skinned brothers was towards the front. But we came back up, and now we're here. So I wanted to be able to get to a point where those 6'2" brothers, put them aside. Give me that 5'1" guy back there. But yeah, just like to have fun, be able to do things in my spare time. That's
Nice, okay. And now you said 5'1", so you're 5'1"?
I'm actually 5'7".
Okay,
If I wear
okay.
the right shoes, maybe I get up to like around 5'8". That's somewhere around there. But hey, look, once you go short, you'll never abort. Okay, I made that up myself, dude.
All right, and now what do you like to do for fun?
I am a big believer in the Lord Jesus Christ, and He has allowed me to get wherever I've gotten in my life, and it's been an absolute blessing. And so I volunteer at my church, True Zion Gospel Temple. That's a main church. If you need a home church, that's the place to go. It's absolutely amazing. I volunteer. I do a little bit of extracurricular stuff there. I love to be outdoors, indoors. I do a little bit of everything, but I also play music, and so I play the piano, I play a little bit of bass guitar, so would love to play some music for somebody out here. But I'm pretty relaxed, pretty chill kind of person.
Okay, and what do you look for in a woman?
I look for someone who is honest, someone who communicates well, someone's faithful, someone loyal, someone warm, someone that loves the Lord obviously as well, and then someone that is very nurturing.
Okay, and deal breakers?
Deal breaker is probably the opposite of all that stuff. So being able to see someone that's not that faithful, or someone that's not as nurturing, someone that's not as warm. But I'm pretty open, but as long as they have that core of the Lord, we can work with anything.
Okay, so we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hello, I'm Shahira. I'm 35. I popped my balloon because I think you're just a little too short. Like, I don't mind dating somebody who's a little shorter.
The revolution
But I
is
haven't
coming
had that
back.
many good experiences with short guys, so I'm just gonna. But you seem very nice, very funny. I love the blue and the butter combo.
Thank you.
Navy, you seem like you
Try.
you got style. So that means a lot.
No, I appreciate you. God bless you.
And now she's someone that's your type?
So for me, I've given up the type thing because of the fact that some of the stories that I've heard of like really long-lasting, beautiful relationships have been people like, I wasn't attracted to them, I didn't like them, and next thing you know, something beautiful happened and came. So I've given up the
True.
type. I don't want everyone that looks like my exes anymore, because if I've done the same thing and didn't get the results I was looking for, I got to change it up a little bit. So,
Yes, I
But-
agree.
girl, you got to go. No.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, perfect, thank you. Let's go on over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Janaea Moore. I'm 33, and I popped my balloon just because I just didn't have that initial attraction. If I'm gonna, I'm dating to marry, and if I'm going to marry someone, I have to want to be with him and only him for the rest of my life. So there's that. And I did go short and I did abort.
Oh,
and
no.
I'm not going to go back. So there's that.
Okay.
Yes.
Now she's someone that you would approach if you
She
saw
is
out.
absolutely gorgeous. I've got the confidence to approach whoever, and so I would approach, and I'm not afraid of rejection, and because I obviously can't leave here with each and every one of you. So, but you're absolutely gorgeous. Again, someone that loves church, someone that loves the Lord choose I. Shout out.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Yes. keep
You
that
would
up.
be we would be going to church and praying together.
We can still go to church and pray.
Come on now.
I'm going tomorrow.
Come
so
on now.
let's
I'm
go.
from New York, so
I'm a fine one out here.
there you go.
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I am Jessica, and I'm
Hi,
36.
Jessica.
I think your personality is infectious. You had all of us laughing and smiling. And I also love what you do. You seem really enthusiastic about what you do.
Yes, I love helping giving back.
If we saw each other out, I don't think things would go past us just getting to know each other on a surface level.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I the same thing, because for me, like, I don't really go by initial attraction. I totally took that playbook and like ripped it up, recognizing to be able to, I know this is speed dating, and so being able to say, oh man, short kings, not yet, but being able to see, I could feel your spirit. You have such a beautiful spirit, such a wonderful energy, and that kind of thing is what I kind of move towards now, somebody's energy.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, pleasure's all.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Liz, and I'm 36. Hi. I just didn't have that initial attraction there. You have a wonderful personality, very funny, great personality. I just didn't feel that initial attraction when you came out.
Totally respect it.
Okay. What about for her?
Everyone has such wonderful energy. I mean, like I'm a deep spiritual person. I feel like prophesying over everybody over here. Just like God's going to do some amazing things for you, and it's like
you.
being able to feel that deepness and that depth. For me, it's like really important. And so if I'm not allowing the ooze to come out, that's okay. But my prayer is that you find someone really beautiful, and
Thank
I would
you. I
absolutely
appreciate
approach her,
that.
and even if she was like, "Nah, I'm not part of the revolution yet," that's okay too. But I would absolutely I would approach everyone. So that's the shortcut here.
Okay.
Yeah,
You beat me to the punch. Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Nikki, 33. So I'm not going to say what I didn't like about him. I think that I'm just a little bit too much woman for you.
Oh,
I'm just
In what ways?
size.
Okay.
And just, I'm just,
my grandmother always told me that a little axe can cut down a big tree, and so you know.
no, I love
yeah.
your confidence, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate your honesty. I feel like being able to like feel that energy, feel that connection is great. I would definitely approach you again, recognizing again, I've only dated shorter women before, but I recognize that I got to rip that up as well. Yeah. And so we could have taken it slow to be able to get me to be able to handle it, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I definitely pray God's blessings over you.
Okay, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Natalie. I'm 38 years old. I am an ally to the short revolution, but I'm not necessarily in it.
Yeah, that's okay. There
But,
you go.
I'm
There
all
you
for
go.
y'all.
There you go.
And I am also trying to give up the whole idea of, having a type as well. But I do believe, I'm a strong believer that it does start with the, initial attraction. When people say like, oh, I just throw that out the window, I don't believe that, because you got to like what you see. I do think you're a great person, and I thank you for, the prayers that you've given and everything like that. But I just don't see us going long term.
Yeah, no, I definitely respect that. Part of it is being able for me, like, to really like push the conversation of where kind of dating has kind of gotten a little bit. So I'm always going to challenge folks to be able to say, if I've done something before and it didn't quite work, what's a different way
I
that I
definitely
can
understand
do it?
that, and I agree with that. I'm trying to also change that notion as well.
Yeah,
Clearly, what I liked before didn't work, or I would not be here.
Yeah.
But I definitely, I do understand. But thank you.
No, absolutely, absolutely.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Sophia, 36.
Hi, Sophia.
Hi. Just initial attraction. I love your cross.
Lord
I'm a
Jesus,
Christian,
True Zion Best Church.
Yeah, just initial attraction. I prefer my men a bit taller than me, and I got some height on me, so yeah, but it's all love.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, Short King's Revolution. Once you go short, you may have aborted one time. I think she aborted, but it won't happen too much. But you're amazing. Again, you all have wonderful spirits, beautiful
you.
energy. Again, I'm praying that you guys really find that wonderful person for you, because you all deserve love. You all deserve that companion that makes you feel strong and empowers you to do what God brought you on this earth to do.
Thank you. All right. Well, Paul, that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately. Thank you so much for coming on. I'll take that. Let's give it up for him, ladies. Okay, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
James.
James, how old are you?
37.
And what do you do?
I'm a high school PE teacher. I'm a basketball coach. I'm an entrepreneur. I own about 10 vending machines.
Wow.
And I'm currently investing in real estate.
Okay, very nice. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I love to go to sporting events, concerts, comedy shows. I love to travel, of course. Just seeing the country and different countries as well. So.
Okay. What do you look for in a woman?
Well, first I got to be physically attracted to her, of course. Somebody who's confident, has some type of fashion sense, ambitious, and just knows how to have fun.
Okay, and deal breakers?
Lazy, just always negative, mean, rude, and just somebody that's not pleasant to be around.
Okay. Yeah. All right, sounds good. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping.
Okay.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hello, my name is Shahira. I'm 35, and I just popped because I think you're just a little too short for me, and just seem older, like really old soul, kind of. So that's pretty much it for me.
All right. And now, how tall are you?
5'10".
5'10". 5'10". Okay. Now, is she someone that's your type?
She is, but she's too tall for me. I wouldn't.
Okay. Well, I guess it's a good thing she popped then, right?
Works out perfect, because I'm actually 5'10" without the heels, but I don't know. So, yeah, it works out.
That's all good.
Thank you. Let's go here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Janaea Moore. I'm 33, and I popped my balloon just because you're not really my physical type. I was like, I have a thing with noses, and I like a guy with kind of like a thin bridge. I know that's so extra, but I do. I just have this attraction to this thin bridge. Okay. Yeah, I like noses. Yes.
All right. That's fine.
Now, she's someone that's your type.
And she's pretty. I mean, I don't know if I would approach her, but she's good looking.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
I shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
Okay. All right.
Okay, let's move on. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Jessica. I'm 36. I think that you are attractive. I'm just not attracted to you.
It's fine.
Mm-hmm. But I love that you're ambitious and you really seem motivated.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
She's attractive. Like I said, I don't know if I would if I would approach her outside or something like that, but no, I'm sorry. I don't know if I would approach her outside or anything like that, but she is attractive.
Thank you. All right, we've got 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Well, what are they looking for in a man?
What are they looking for in a man? Okay. Let's start here. Name and age, and what are you looking for in a man?
My name is Liz. I'm 36. I'm looking for a man that believes in God, someone who wants to be a protector, provider, someone who's kind, caring, honest, fun. I love to laugh, have fun. All the basic things I feel like everybody's looking for in a man. Yeah. Okay. Just keep it there.
Your name and age, and what are you looking for in a man?
Nikki, 33, confident, hardworking, smart, funny, kind. All those great things.
Yes.
Supportive.
That's a good one. Yeah. Okay. Your name and age, and what are you looking for in a man?
Hi, I'm Natalie. I'm 38 years old. Simply, I'm looking for a man that wants to be with me. I'm looking for someone that's loyal, that's faithful. It sounds like a dog, but it's just like I want someone that wants to be there and wants to be in the relationship. Yeah.
Your name and age, and what are you looking for in a man?
My name is Sophia. I'm 36, and someone who's loyal, God-fearing, a great communicator, support, just a great person and a good personality. Yeah.
That's good. Thank you. Oh, right here. I was looking back. So, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just popped because I'm just not feeling the energy. I'm getting kind of like a nonchalant vibe, like lackadaisical. So
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just not feeling the connection really.
I see. Okay. Now she's spot on. Are you nonchalant or?
I'm chill. I'm chill. I don't really get too high or too low on anything.
Okay. Okay. She's someone that's your type.
She's good looking. Like I don't know if I would approach her out in public or anything like that, but she is. She's okay.
So, what would make you not want to approach her?
I'm not sure. It's just not my type. You know, I mean, like she looks cute. She's cute, but it's just like, yeah, she's a cute girl. I wouldn't want to talk to her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, let's just stay here. We got 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
What's the best and the worst thing about dating you?
Okay. So, what's the best and worst thing about dating you? Let's start here.
The best thing is I'm super supportive, smart, and I can hold somebody down. The worst thing is I can't think of anything. I'm just a little clingy maybe sometimes.
Thank you. The best and worst thing about dating you.
The best thing about dating me is I'm funny, I'm supportive. I would say the worst thing about dating me, and I've heard it across the board, is that I choose not to cook. And I do know that a lot of men I've ran into that do hate that, but I don't cook daily.
So, you eat out every day?
I get by.
Okay. All right, I'll do it. Okay, what about over here? The best and worst thing about dating you?
The best thing is I'm down for almost anything. I'm pretty athletic. I love to travel. I love hot yoga. The worst thing about me, I don't even know. I guess when I'm serious about you, I'm serious. I don't play games, so once you are not communicating very efficient with me, I just tend to disconnect. So yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I just wasn't feeling a connection. I know it's like really like the other guy said, it's like speed dating, but even just like you don't really seem to want to be here. It's kind of an odd feeling. Like you just, like she said, like you're very nonchalant, and it's like, yeah, okay, I get you. I don't, if I don't, whatever. And so it's kind of just like I don't feel any kind of energy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now she's someone that's your type?
No.
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 And why not?
I mean, I'm just not physically attracted, honestly.
Thank you. And you did end up popping over here as well. Why?
I'm just a happy person. I like to laugh and smile a lot, and you have not smiled at any of us once.
Okay.
That's all. But other than that, I like all your other qualities. I like that you have a job, and then you have all your vending machines and, you know, all that. You are definitely my type. I just want to smile a little bit.
See?
Now she's someone that's your type.
I wouldn't approach.
Okay.
No.
And why not?
What is your type? Because none of us seem to be your type so far.
I mean, she was probably the closest one to my type to say.
Okay. Okay.
And
I see.
I'm really not really physically attracted to most of them out here right now. That's all. I mean, I'm not no disrespect or
No,
anything.
no.
I'm just being
Yeah,
honest.
of course. Yeah. To each his own.
Yeah, definitely. She ended up popping over here. So why'd you end up popping? I mean, I think I know, but
Yeah, you pointed back there, so
yeah.
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's head on back. All right. Well, that is all the balloons popped. Thank you so much for coming on. I'll take the mic.
problem.
So give it up for him, ladies. All right. Let's bring out our next single guy. Hello. Welcome in. Could we have your name?
My name is Darnell.
Darnell. And Darnell, how old are you?
I'm 47 years of age.
47. And what do you do?
I am an entrepreneur. I'm a stand-up comedian, actor, entertainer, and podcaster.
Okay. What do you like to do for fun?
I actually enjoy spending time with my friends, family. I like to draw. I like to laugh. I'm a foodie. I love to eat. I like to travel as well. And I like to just learn new things.
Okay. What do you look for in a woman?
I look for, at the end of the day, a virtuous woman. If I have to tell you what that means, then I just know you're not for me.
Okay. And deal breakers?
Deal breakers, being dismissive, not being open-minded, and a woman that doesn't have God in her life in any type of way.
Okay. All right. So we did get pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Okay. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hi, I'm Shahir, 35, and I just popped because I think you're just a little too small for me, and I think a little too old, but that's it.
Respectful. That's
But
respect.
you're a handsome guy.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she is. She's a beautiful lady. I like the
you.
outfit, put it on. Yeah, I just didn't get to know her, but yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Janaea Moore. I'm 33, and I popped the balloon because, yeah, a little bit too old for me. I mean, what she said. I did what she said, and it's like you're older and you have this like young guy swag, which is fine. It's fine, but it's like, yeah, leave it at that.
Okay.
Respect that, yeah.
She's someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful. I just came in something comfortable. I'm probably gonna get that. I don't know a lot of 47. I don't know what a lot of people mentality think 47 look like now, but it's different, you know. It's not coming in the Easter outfit, you know what I'm saying, with keys out jangling, but I just put on what I felt comfortable with for the day, but I can put it on casual as well. I'm very versatile, but I just came comfortable today.
Okay. Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I am Jessica. I'm 36, and I think you look pretty good put together. I actually don't hate the outfit. I love the scarf.
Thank you, appreciate it.
You definitely look like a creative. I love that you're ambitious with all of the things that you do. I just don't find you attractive.
Respect.
Okay. And now, is she someone that you find attractive?
No, I didn't feel the mutual chemistry either, you know. Beautiful woman, she's put together well. Not my type. Yeah, I just didn't have a spark or anything. Like,
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Liz. I'm 36. You're just a little too old for me. Just on the older side. But like she said, well put together. You're handsome. Yeah, just a little too old for me.
What about for her? She's someone that's your type?
respectfully, she's a beautiful woman. Just I didn't have a spark or any, like, wow, you know, the same thing. So it was mutual.
Thank you. Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Nikki, 33. Just your height, that's all. You have a great smile. I like that you're an entrepreneur, but it's just a little for me. I'm sorry.
Okay. And did we ask your height?
I am the 5'5" Idris, man. I swear, bro. I get it. The height, man. The height is a killer. I get it all the time. But
No, you have a great smile.
Appreciate
It's
it.
you just are a little.
Appreciate
I want to be picked up.
You never know. Never know. Don't judge a book by the look at the cover. You don't know.
She's someone that's your type?
She is a beautiful woman, put together well. I love like the glitter, the little color coordination, everything. You know,
See?
sparkly.
Like
you know,
little
look
fairy.
good.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely, yeah. Beautiful smile as well.
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hi, I'm Natalie. I'm 38 years old. I popped the balloon initially because you said you're an entrepreneur, and then you listed like a number of other things after. But like, as an entrepreneur, like, what are you selling or what are you doing? Because it sounded like you just had a whole bunch of, no disrespect, hobbies.
Actually, I make money in everything that I do. Yeah. I do
she's
comedy
doing a little bit of
shows, I do podcasting, yes, everything.
Okay.
My actor I just shot in a movie, just released in a movie. So yeah,
Okay.
no hobbies. These are the very things I'm passionate about, and I make income off of what I do.
Okay.
It's not a hobby.
Okay, yeah, it just sounded like that. So that's like that was my
Absolutely.
initial pop aside. Like I said, trying to give it the whole notion of what I used to be, what I'm used to. So that was it, really. Yeah.
Now she's someone that's your type.
Yes, put together well, nice smile. Like the little outfit, the shoes is complimenting, the fit.
My
you
friend
know.
hates these shoes.
What?
She hates them with a passion.
It looks good.
They're cute.
I don't know why.
Yeah, it look good.
She hates them. I bought 2 of them.
You look great.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Sophia, 36. Maybe it's the height, I believe, but I love everything that you do. I'm a creative as well. I do a lot of different things, and yeah, I think that was about it. And maybe the age gap. That's about it.
Okay.
Yeah. But I love the black and white. Like, I love black and white. That's my favorite
Yeah.
color. So.
Went with something neutral. I just
Yeah.
want it to be neutral, right?
All right, now she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, you know, okay, I think all of women came out. They're all beautiful. I just, didn't get to know anybody, but it is what it is, respectfully.
Thank you.
Okay, let's head on back. Unfortunately, that's all the balloons popped, but thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into this episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. If you'd like to be featured in any of our upcoming episodes, make sure you click on that link in the description box below and fill out a form to be considered. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you all next time.